We love a versatile crochet, baby. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're starting off on some washed and stretched hair, and I'm gonna start off parting. Now, I usually use the middle part to kind of help me guide, but we're gonna be parting ear to section the front from the back, and we're doing versatile crochet today, baby. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple options in terms of parts. I wanna have a side part and a middle part for sure. Now, I'm gonna tuck the rest of this hair away and, crisp up that middle part. We're gonna start mapping out our parts. Now, you don't have to be extra like me and have 5+ parts. All you need is a good side part and a middle part, okay? So now I'm going to be doing 3 braids in between the middle part and the side part. And these 3 braids I'm later going to turn into the forks. Look at my face, girl. Oh my gosh. But yes, right now I'm just braiding these back. If you only want to do a side part and a middle part, then you can just leave these 2 braids right here, regular, and then do a 4th braid on the other side of where the side part would be. Right now I'm making the forks like I told you, and I'm just combining 2 braids. So it's really your choice how many forks you want to make. I feel like the more parts the merrier. So I pretty much just did the whole front section of my head and then the side part as well. So I have 4 forks total. And on the other side of my head, I'm just going to do some straight backs. Now for the back, we're basically just going to be incorporating the braids from the front into the back. I did about 5 braids total, and I made sure to incorporate the last braid into the next braid because I don't want to have a bunch of braids in the end. So this way at the end, we'll just have one nice braid. You see, that's all the braids together. And then we can just easily pin that in the back of our head and get to crocheting, baby. Okay, so here's our foundation. Like I told you, it's not the cleanest, baby, but as long as the braids are good and the crocheting is right, you're gonna be good. So for today's hair, I'm going to be using some Water Wave, and this is by the brand Model. I believe it's 12 inches long, and you see I'm spraying it down with the Got To Be, baby, okay? I use 5 packs total, and the Got To Be is great because it gets rid of frizz. So as you can see, I was just brushing it out because I like the nice, full, thick look. I don't really care too much about the curl definition. I just really care about like the fullness. So I went in, I'm installing 2 pieces at a time and I'm double knotting it. Hopefully you know how to crochet, but if not, you can see I just put the hook underneath the braid, attach the hair, close the hook, and then you tie a knot in the hair. So that's 1 pack. This is 2 packs. I did end up using all 5 packs, but now we're moving on to the front. And I believe for the parts in the front, like just the forks, I used 1 whole pack. So right now I'm actually showing you guys how you can like conceal any mistakes you made. So there's a little gap right there, and you see I just closed it in with ease. This is the last pack that I'm using for the front, and for the front we're going to be doing individual crochet. So with each strand you're going to be breaking it into about 4 pieces, nice and thin pieces, and we're going to just put one side of it through the loop. So instead of like putting both sides of the hair through, we're just doing one side. That way it looks a lot more seamless and flat, and there's not actual knots at the front of our scalp. Because baby, we're trying to give natural. Like I want this to look like it grew out of my scalp, not like you could see the knot, okay? So this is how the part's looking in the end, baby. This is my part that's like the middle side part, the other side part. Like you see, we got parts galore, baby. Right now, I'm stretching the hair out because we about to get ready to cut. And if you ask me, baby, cutting is the most important part, okay? Look how much longer it was when I stretched it out, okay? So first, we're just going to cut off these straggly pieces. And then I want to go in and actually separate the hair. So I'm going to take probably the first 3 braids on each side, and I'm going to section that away from the back. And with this section, I'm going to be cutting it to frame my face. So take it from both sections. I'm going to brush through it a little bit, make sure it's at its longest capacity and all, stretched out and stuff. And then we're going to start from our nose and we're going to cut down diagonally. And this will help to frame our face. This is my opposite side. So you see, I have to kind of turn the hair to cut it. and make sure I get it right. And then afterwards I can kind of perfect it. And I'm just, cutting it diagonally down, cutting off any straggly pieces, and then making the other side match, of course. I'm just continuing to cut down diagonally and get rid of any straggly pieces. And then, I'm going to make sure both sides are pretty even, like looking good on each side. And then we got to grab the back and see how it's looking, play with the hair a little bit, and then, cut it some more to frame your face. Now, for me, I like it to be kind of like big at the top and then come in a little more towards the bottom. I probably cut off about 1 inch or 2 after I was done with all of this, but I feel like the shape is looking so good right now. Like, look at that. You got to give her a little shake, see what we working with. And if you notice, I'm constantly stretching the hair because it's just, look at that. Like, it just always is a little longer. I feel like that's how crochet is. But this is the final look, you guys. Comment down below, let me know what you think. Hopefully this video was helpful and it showed you that it don't have to be perfect to come out looking real good, okay? Because you wouldn't even know I had a couple mishaps with my braids underneath this beautiful crochet. So, just be patient with yourself and it'll still come out in the end as long as you crochet properly, okay? Crochet is the most forgiving style ever, so you can never go wrong with crochet, baby. Feeling like a bad bitch, a bad bitch. Yeah, I'm feeling like a bad bitch. Yo, I'm about to be a rapper.